While the Cowboys were flying high coming into Lawrence, Kansas on Saturday, a malfunctioning plane meant serious travel delays, resulting in a late night and an early morning for the Pokes. But if the 3-7 Jayhawks weren't enough of a wake-up call, perhaps a couple of milestones would be. OSU was looking to go 5-0 on the road for the first time since 1945 and was attempting to win 10 games in a regular season for the first time ever. Of course, the 10th-ranked Cowboys came in a huge favorite over the mightily struggling Jayhawks. Strange things can happen when an enormous rivalry game is lurking ahead. And wouldn't you know it, Kansas scoring on its opening drive has to qualify as a bit out of the ordinary. Quinn Meacham's 12-yard pass back to tight end Tim Beery capped an 80-yard scoring drive. Jayhawks led 7-0. But this has become ordinary. Justin Blackmon taking the short pass and jetting down the field for 43 yards all the way down to the Kansas 27-yard line. 4 plays later, it was freshman Joseph Randall headed like a heat-seeking missile for the end zone. Although he originally was ruled down at the 1, replay showed otherwise, and it was touchdown Cowboys, 7-7, only 4.5 minutes into the game. OSU added a Dan Bailey field goal, but Kansas added another touchdown before Brandon Weeden restored some semblance of order with the pretty on-the-move bullet to Josh Cooper for the 21-yard touchdown. Cowboys regained the lead 17-14, 1 minute into the second quarter. Cooper had another nice game, 7 catches for 94 yards and the score. It was the very next drive that Kansas once again drove the ball 73 yards down the field before hitting an orange wall just short of the goal line. The Jayhawks were twice stopped from inside the 1-yard line. The decisive denial of James Sims credited to Justin Gent. So at the half, OSU led by only 6, 20-14, and Bill Young's defense had already given up 224 total yards to Kansas. Third quarter didn't start great either, with a 3-and-out and then a missed 46-yard field goal. But midway through the third, OSU drove 73 yards in a touch over 2 minutes, capping the drive with a 5-yard Jeremy Smith run. 27-14 Pokes. Smith ran 11 times for 64 yards. Then, the special play that put away all doubt. Michael Harrison comes free on the Alonzo Rojas punt. Not only does the freshman block the punt, he also recovers it and sprints in for 6. 34-14 OSU late in the third. Then, 9 seconds into the fourth, it's the dynamic duo hooking up one more time for the good of Orange Nation. Brandon Weeden throws the pretty fade to Justin Blackmon for the 13-yard score. 41-14 Cowboys. Another day at the office for Blackmon with 10 catches for 130 yards. It's his school record 10th straight game with at least 10 catches. And as the stadium goes from sparsely populated to pretty much empty, Weeden adds one more fade to Tracy Moore for the 3-yard score midway through the fourth. OSU wins it 48-14. Brandon Weeden throws for 389 yards and 3 touchdowns. In the process, sets the school record for single-season total offense with 3,708 yards. OSU clinches at least a share of its first Big 12 South Division title. The Cowboys finish a perfect 5-0 on the road, and of course, win 10 regular season games for the first time in the history of the program.
Well, it's a big win for us. We've been playing football for 110 years and have never been able to accomplish that. And so these players were able to accomplish something that no other team ever has. And when we started the season, my message to them was you're not as talented as the team that just left here. But that doesn't mean you can't win all your games. Now, I'm not so sure that I thought we were going to win 10 games when I said that, but sounds like that they bought into it, and it's pretty significant to win 10 games during the regular season.
That's amazing. Just growing up in Oklahoma, you understand the teams that have come through Oklahoma State, and to be considered, up there with them. Obviously win 10 games. It's special. It really is, and this is a fun one. I kind of had it in the back of my mind that I didn't want to tell anybody, but this is kind of the monkey on the back, and we needed to get this one off. And I'll tell you what, it feels good to come in the locker room and Coach Gundy, got the game ball, and I'm just happy for everybody. Everybody involved. It took everybody. It wasn't just one person. It was everybody.
It means a lot. I give all the credit to the young guys for stepping up and playing their role. The seniors know what we had to do to come out here to get the win, and the coaches had a good scheme for us to come out here and get that win against Kansas.
Well, I tell you, they're just playing almost to their potential, and as a coach, you can't ask for much more than that, And it's a fun time to be around Oklahoma State, and got unbelievable chemistry, and they're playing lights out.
Oh, I think it's more significant for the players than the coaches, and I know that at times people say that's coach talk, but it's really not about us or me. It's about the players. They're the ones that work hard in January and February, and they go out there and it's cold and they run and they're tired and they're throwing up and people are yelling at them, and they're the ones that deserve the opportunity for success. And so it's really all about those guys, and I think they know that. This is their team.
We have no one else to play. That's who's left to play, OU. And it's going to be all about them. We will enjoy the victory tonight. But tomorrow, it's all about OU. All week, it's all we're going to do is eat, sleep, drink OU.
You said you were going to eat, sleep, drink OU. What does OU taste like to you?
You know, it's a bitter taste. It's not. It doesn't taste good at all. It's something that we have to deal with. And it's not a great taste at all. We just have to keep working hard and just focus on them. It's all about them this week.
It tastes a lot better if you get that win on them.
It'll taste great. It'll taste like the finest wine that was ever created by man.
So 10 wins has already made 2010 a historic season, but it's win number 11 that would make it oh so sweet. If the Cowboys can beat the Sooners in Stillwater next Saturday night at 7 o'clock, Oklahoma State will be playing for its first Big 12 title. Reporting from Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, Damon Fontenot, News OK Sports.